my fashion, Christina.
I think you do,
Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
How about Wemby? He does not need to care about fashion.
No.
He is a tall human being that knows how to put the rock into the basket. The Spurs are an NBA best 22-2 since February 1st, and they keep rolling it here against the Grizzlies. Great ball movement there. Dylan Harper on the wing for the three. The Spurs up 4, just over 7 minutes in the first quarter. Wemby will take advantage of a mismatch. He gets the clear lane. He's all right. I think you need to cover that guy. Just you see him and you're like, that's a guy we need to put a couple guys on. Walter Clayton Jr. puts up the floater. It'll be denied by Wemby. He's getting it done at both ends of the court. Reminder, he is very tall. After recess, Grizzlies down 16. G.G. Jackson will get one over on Wemby. Okay, then. Grizzlies down 14. Next possession, Wemby will pump fake at the arc. Goes at Jackson for the poster. This is like a little tit for tat situation right here. Wemby getting his payback as he punches it on Jackson. The force is strong. Do or do not. There is no try with Victor Wembanyama. Julian Champagne catching the dunking fever. He attacks for the one-handed poster, finishes the nasty jam, and he's got the stare down too. And you're allowed to do that if you have a poster like that. Final seconds, Harper passes it to Wemby, who rattles in the 3 at the buzzer in the third quarter. Wemby had 19 points, 15 rebounds as the Spurs win at 123-98.
For the business, I'm going to start off the show today talking about the NBA. Because Victor Wembanyama is making news. Yes, the Los Angeles Lakers have been winning before they lost to the Detroit Pistons last night. Yes, OKC is still the best team in basketball. But the Spurs are only 3 games behind them, and they are coming. And it is simply something that cannot be avoided. We got to pay attention to it. It freaking matters. So it's incredibly important. And it's something that's worth, I mean, I'm just looking at the Lakers right now, San Antonio right now, what they're talking about. But Victor Wembanyama is becoming more and more impressive with each passing day. And I think this sound, listening to him talk about why he, not Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics, not Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Oklahoma City Thunder, not Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets, nobody. Victor Wembanyama is saying that he should be the MVP. And he's stating it his damn self. He don't give a damn what anybody thinks. Here's Victor Wembanyama telling you and me why that should be a reality in the coming weeks of this NBA season. Listen to what he has to say on his own behalf.
My first one would be that defense is 50% of the game, and that it is undervalued so far in the MVP race, because I believe I'm the most impactful player defensively in the league. We almost swept OKC in the season, and we dominated them 3 times with their real team and 4 times with the, more rotation players. My third argument would be that offense impact is not just sports. I think right now there is a debate, that should be, even though I think I should lead the race, and try to make sure that until the end of the season, there's no debate anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand and embrace the magnitude of Victor Wembanyama's words. It's very, very important that you embrace the words that came out of this man's mouth. Victor Wembanyama is telling you right now he deserves to be the Defensive Player of the Year. He's accurate about that. He's telling you he don't give a damn about what you have to say about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Jaylen Brown. He should be the league MVP. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has missed about 7 games. Wembanyama has missed about 12 to 14 games. There's a 3-game difference between the number 1 and 2 seed in the Western Conference. And Victor Wembanyama, who just hit a game-winning field goal the other night against Phoenix, who just finished dropping 26 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks against the Miami Heat last night in Miami, who's had his 10th game of 25 points and 5 blocks this season. The rest of the NBA has 10 combined, by the way. He's telling you, before the playoffs, before he goes up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, he's telling you he deserves to be the league MVP. He said defense is not talked about enough. Basketball is played on both sides of the ball. He's right about that. He's telling you about his scoring. He's averaging 24 and 11. He's talking to you about winning. San Antonio is the second seed in the Western Conference, despite him missing about 12 to 14 games. And last but not least, he's also saying, reminding you, he's beaten Oklahoma City, the reigning defending NBA champions, in 4 of the last 5 times they played. Mind you, they're probably going to meet in the playoffs. And he's telling you ahead of time, we've whipped their ass. I've whipped their ass. And you know what else he's saying? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. That's what Victor Wembanyama is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't seen a star like this in a long time. I'm not talking about 7'5". I'm not even talking about a skill set. I'm talking about a dude that is as candid and as straight up. I thought Giannis was. This dude, he's like, who you playing with? MVP belonged to me. And you know something? We can't accuse him of lying. We got to give props where props is due. We got to pay attention to what's going on. Victor Wembanyama is telling you, I'm coming to kick y'all ass. I've already done it, and I'm going to do it again. And ain't a damn thing that you can do about it. And when you're 7'5" with his skill set, when you're a 5-inch taller version of Kevin Durant, you can pull stuff like that off. 888 Mad Dog 6 is always the number to call up. That's 888-623-3646. Do me a favor, guys. Go get Charlie Grantham for me and bring him in here for me any second now, please, because I want to talk to him. I got to tell you, I love it. Because how could you not look forward to the NBA playoffs with Victor Wembanyama talking like that? How you can't look forward to it? Clearly, he has no intentions of going home, period, let alone the first round. If the playoffs were to begin today, the second round matchup would be the Spurs and the Lakers. He's telling you that he's sending Luka Doncic and LeBron James home. He's telling you in advance. He's reminding you that he already took out OKC in 4 to 5 meetings they played. And that's why he deserves league MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to love this. Because this is what makes it all that much more interesting. This is what makes it all that much more compelling. I love it. It's special. Move this here for me when Charlie come in, please. I mean, I just love it. I got to tell you, it's something special to look at and to see for what it is. NBA players are fantastic. Luka's rolling. LeBron and Luka and them lost last night to Detroit. That's okay. Detroit is letting you know, despite Cade Cunningham going down, we've won 3 straight. We ain't giving up the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We ain't going to let the Boston Celtics catch us. I like that. Don't get me started with my New York Knicks. I'll touch on that a little bit later, Mr. Josh Hart, coming to the defense of Mikal Bridges. I don't want to hear that. I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly, as they say. I really am not. I'm simply trying to make the point that you Josh Hart for the New York Knicks, and you trying to speak up for Mikal Bridges. What's that about? I'm just looking at it from the standpoint that, you know something? Say what you will. I'm just of the mindset that Mikal Bridges, basically 7 picks were given up for him. Too much was sacrificed for him. He can't be averaging 8 points on 36% shooting, 28% from 3-point range. It can't happen.